이런 거 보지 말고 나만 봐. 자기를 향한 내 사랑과 이 카드의 공통점이 뭔지 알아? 한도가 없다는 거.
Some K-drama stars shine so bright, you can't imagine them ever fading. And then poof, they disappear. No teasers, no goodbyes, just silence that leaves fans questioning everything. Was it scandal, love, or a secret life we'll never know about? In this video, we're uncovering the shocking, surprising, and sometimes heartbreaking reasons why some of Korea's biggest stars vanished at the peak of their fame. From secret romances to controversies that rocked the industry, these are the stories no one tells until now. Stick around because the stories you're about to hear will make you question everything you thought you knew about your favorite stars. 12. Koo Hye Sun.
다행이다. 구주표.
근데 저 촌스런 애 뭐야?
For anyone who grew up watching Boys Over Flowers, Koo Hye Sun will forever be remembered as Gyum Jan-di, the plucky, brave heroine who captured hearts around the world. At the time, many expected her career to skyrocket alongside her co-star, Lee Min-ho. But instead of chasing drama after drama, Koo Hye Sun chose a different path, one driven by creativity and reinvention. She became a true multi-hyphenate, directing indie films, publishing novels, painting, and even releasing her own music. While her fans admired her versatility, her acting career began to slow. Then came her high-profile marriage to actor An Jae-hyun, which at first seemed like a real-life K-drama fairy tale. But their whirlwind romance ended in one of the most publicized divorces in the Korean entertainment industry, dragging her private life into endless headlines. Her acting comeback never quite materialized. In 2017, she starred in You're Too Much, but left after only 6 episodes due to health concerns. Instead of returning to the screen, she doubled down on her studies. In February 2024, she graduated with honors from Sungkyunkwan University and was later accepted into KAIST's graduate program in science journalism. Koo Hye Sun's story isn't one of scandal or downfall. Instead, she chose to step back from fame and challenge herself in ways few expected. In doing so, she has redefined success on her own terms, not just as an actress, but as a true Renaissance woman. 11. Park Yoochun. Once upon a time, Park Yoochun was everywhere. From Sungkyunkwan scandal to Rooftop Prince and The Girl Who Smells, he wasn't just a beloved K-drama star, he was one of the biggest names of his era. But in 2019, it all came crashing down when he was convicted of methamphetamine use and received a suspended sentence. Endorsements vanished, projects were canceled, and Yoochun himself faced the cameras at a tearful press conference where he swore to retire from the entertainment industry for good. But the controversies didn't end there. In December 2023, South Korea's National Tax Service listed him for delinquent taxes, which further intensified public scrutiny. And yet, Yoochun hasn't completely disappeared. While Korea closed its doors to him, he found work overseas, particularly in Japan and Thailand. He even participated in a Japanese documentary reflecting on his life after the scandal. It's not the glamorous career he once had, but it shows how some stars, even after spectacular downfalls, try to carve out smaller, quieter paths to keep going. 10. Bae Yong Jun.
유진아, 미안해.
For those who experienced the first great Hallyu wave, the name Bae Yong Jun needs no introduction. His role in Winter Sonata made him a cultural phenomenon across Asia. Overnight, Bae became more than a handsome actor with soulful eyes. He was a phenomenon. In Japan especially, his fan base reached almost royal levels of devotion, earning him the affectionate title Yeonsama. He wasn't just an entertainer. He was practically Korea's cultural ambassador, introducing countless people to K-dramas and the emotional storytelling they embodied. Yet unlike many stars who cling tightly to the spotlight, Bae Yong Jun made an unexpected choice. After starring in The Legend in 2007, he quietly stepped back from lead roles and instead turned his energy toward building the industry from behind the scenes. He invested in entertainment companies, mentored younger talents, and played a subtle but influential role in shaping the next generation of Hallyu stars. His decisions showed a kind of maturity and foresight rare in an industry obsessed with visibility. Then came an even more dramatic shift: his private life. After marrying actress Park Soo-jin and starting a family, Bae chose to retreat almost entirely from public life. No flashy comebacks, no variety show tours, not even carefully orchestrated social media updates. Today, he surfaces only rarely, reminding fans of what once was. To many, he represents a bittersweet what-if, a star who walked away while still on top, leaving behind both admiration and lingering nostalgia. 9. Lee Jong-hyun.
나는 온달이라.
온달?
Lee Jong-hyun wasn't just CNBLU's guitarist and vocalist, he was also steadily carving out a path as an actor. With notable roles in A Gentleman's Dignity, Orange Marmalade, and My Only Love Song, he looked set to become one of the next big idol actors. His mix of musical talent, acting credits, and star quality positioned him as someone with staying power in Korea's entertainment scene. But in 2019, his career imploded during the infamous Burning Sun scandal, one of the darkest chapters in K-pop history. Lee was revealed to be part of group chats with Jung Jun-young, where he not only watched illegally filmed videos of women, but also made degrading comments about them. His involvement in chats that shared illegally filmed videos and his degrading remarks sparked massive public outrage and intense scrutiny. Fans who once adored him were left stunned, and the backlash was immediate and merciless. As if that weren't enough, just when the scandal began to fade from headlines, Lee sparked fresh outrage. Inappropriate direct messages he sent to a YouTuber surfaced, reigniting public criticism and leaving no room for redemption. Under growing pressure, he officially withdrew from CNBLUE, marking a dramatic end to his idol career. Since then, Lee Jong-hyun has disappeared from public life. No dramas, no variety shows, no music, only silence. His downfall remains a harsh reminder that fame cannot shield anyone from accountability, and that crimes committed in the shadows can erase even the brightest careers in an instant. 8. Lee Seo Won.
자기가 누군지도 모른다고 집도 모르고 가자고 하면 싫다고.
For a brief moment, Lee Seo Won seemed destined for stardom. With credits in Uncontrollably Fond and The Liar and His Lover, he was steadily gaining recognition as a versatile young actor. On top of that, he landed the coveted job of co-hosting Music Bank, one of the most high-profile music programs in Korea. To many, he represented the next generation of K-drama leading men. Good-looking, talented, and building momentum with every new project. But in 2018, that promising future was shattered in an instant. Lee was accused of harassing a female celebrity while intoxicated, and when she resisted and tried to call her boyfriend, reports claimed he threatened her with a knife. The story horrified the public. For fans who had seen him as a rising star, the allegations felt like a shocking betrayal. Within days, he was dropped from his ongoing drama About Time and removed from his Music Bank hosting role. His bright career collapsed almost overnight. By the end of the year, the truth became unavoidable. Lee Seo Won pleaded guilty, and while awaiting trial, he enlisted for his mandatory military service. His case was later transferred to military court, further deepening the sense that his career had no path to recovery. Since then, Lee Seo Won has completely vanished from the entertainment world. No comebacks, no overseas attempts, no variety appearances, just silence. 7. Park Hye Soo.
저 선배한테 뽀뽀 한 번만 해봐도 돼요?
Park Hye Soo seemed destined to become one of K-drama's next leading ladies. She charmed audiences in Hello, My 20s and headlined Introverted Boss, her warmth and relatability winning fans over. By 2021, she was set to headline Dear M, a campus romance hyped as the next big youth drama. But just before its release, everything unraveled. Allegations began circulating that Park Hye Soo had engaged in school bullying, which she publicly denied. The claims quickly gained traction online, and though she denied them publicly in a social media post, the backlash was swift and intense. Dear M was pulled from broadcast, her upcoming projects evaporated, and Park Hye Soo nearly vanished from the entertainment scene. For fans, the sudden collapse of her promising career was both shocking and heartbreaking. Since then, her career has been in limbo. She hasn't taken on new dramas or mainstream appearances, only occasionally posting on social media. In September 2025, she reactivated her accounts, offering glimpses into her life after a 4-year hiatus. While she has not directly revisited the allegations beyond her initial denial, her return has sparked a mix of support and curiosity among fans, many of whom hope to see her reclaim her place in the industry. It seems to be a bittersweet reminder of how quickly a promising career can be derailed by controversy, how social media can amplify rumors, and how fragile the path to stardom can be. For Park Hye Soo, the chapter may still be unfinished, leaving fans to hope for a comeback. 6. Han Ga-in.
누구십니까?
When people talk about the most beautiful and memorable faces in K-dramas, Han Ga-in always comes up. From her charming debut in Witch Yoo-hee to the cultural phenomenon Moon Embracing the Sun, she wasn't just an actress. She was a symbol of elegance and talent. By 2012, she had starred in a drama that pulled in over 40% ratings and headlined the beloved film Architecture 101, cementing her status as one of Korea's defining leading ladies. But instead of chasing fame relentlessly, Han Ga-in quietly chose a different path. Married to actor Yeon Jung-hoon since 2005, she prioritized family life, enduring heartbreak through multiple miscarriages before welcoming 2 children in 2016 and 2019. She has made occasional returns, like in Mistress, and appeared on variety shows with her husband. Yet more often than not, she steps back, living life on her own terms. Fans may miss her on screen, but many admire her for defining happiness by love, family, and inner peace over the relentless chase of fame. 5. Kim Hyun Joong.
민폐는 그쪽도 안 많지 않아. 시끄러워서 잘 수가 없잖아.
Few second-generation Hallyu stars were as popular as Kim Hyun Joong. As Yoon Ji-hoo in Boys Over Flowers and the lead in Playful Kiss, he became a pan-Asian heartthrob, admired for both his acting and idol work with SS501. But in 2014, his career took a major hit when his then-girlfriend accused him of assault, including claims of pregnancy-related harm. Some allegations were later rejected in court, and he was fined for assault. The legal battle dragged on for years, involving multiple accusations, lawsuits, and countersuits. While some claims were later disproven in court and Kim was fined a small amount, the scandal severely damaged his public image. Combined with mandatory military service, Kim's once unstoppable momentum came to a halt. He attempted comebacks with smaller projects like When Time Stopped, but the mainstream K-drama audience never fully embraced him again. Today, he focuses primarily on music and live performances, especially in Japan, where his devoted fan base continues to support him. In 2022, he quietly married a non-celebrity, his first love from middle school, and later welcomed his first child, opening a new, more personal chapter in his life. 4. Ji-soo.
자기 이름밖에 몰라요. 원가지.
Performances in Angry Mom, Scarlet Heart Ryo, and Strong Woman Do Bong-soon. By 2021, he finally claimed his moment in the spotlight as the lead in River Where the Moon Rises. But just as his career seemed ready to soar, school bullying allegations from his past resurfaced, sending shockwaves through fans and the industry alike. The fallout was immediate. Ji-soo stepped down after just 6 episodes, and Na In-woo had to reshoot the role. The production sought substantial damages, and his former agency later paid compensation, according to reports. The scandal overshadowed his accomplishments and left his reputation in tatters. Privately, Ji-soo later reconciled with his former classmates, an attempt to heal old wounds. Yet public opinion and timing left little room for redemption in Korea. He enlisted for military service in 2022, disappearing from the entertainment scene entirely. By 2024, Ji-soo quietly resurfaced overseas, reportedly signing in the Philippines to begin rebuilding his career. Away from the spotlight, he appears to be crafting a second act, transforming past controversies into a fresh start and slowly reclaiming his place in the industry. 3. Yoon Eun-hye.
가요 가 이것만 더 마시고 갈게요. 너무 하는 거 아니에요? 보고 싶어서 하는데 바로 쫓아내고.
Yoon Eun-hye's career is the stuff of legends. She debuted as a member of Baby VOX in 1999, then reinvented herself as an actress in 2006. Princess Hours made her a household name, and Coffee Prince cemented her legacy as one of the greatest K-drama leading ladies of all time. But even her success wasn't without struggles. She clashed with her agency earlier in 2007 and later faced a plagiarism controversy on a Chinese fashion show in 2015. Both setbacks slowed her career, just as she was at her peak. Still, she never truly disappeared. She's appeared on variety shows, and in 2022, she surprised fans by re-debuting as a singer with the project group WSG Wannabe. These days, she's active on Instagram, sharing her hobbies and daily life. While her K-drama career remains paused, she continues to connect with fans in her own way. 2. Kim Min-hee.
백장님이 자꾸 포도주를 권하는 바람.
Kim Min-hee's journey in Korean entertainment is as brilliant as it is controversial. She first captured attention in dramas like School 2, but it was her fearless turn in films like The Handmaiden that earned her international acclaim, proving she could shine on the world stage. But her personal life overshadowed her achievements. In 2017, Kim and acclaimed director Hong Sang-soo publicly admitted to an affair despite him being married. In South Korea's conservative entertainment scene, the fallout was swift and harsh. Endorsements disappeared, mainstream roles vanished, and her public image was deeply tarnished. Rather than disappearing entirely, Kim reinvented her career. She shifted her focus almost exclusively to Hong Sang-soo's art house films, sometimes taking creative roles behind the camera as well. Over nearly a decade, the pair became inseparable, quietly building both personal and professional lives together. Tabloids have speculated about their private life, but the pair keep details out of the public eye. Today, Kim Min-hee operates far from the mainstream spotlight but continues to command attention internationally. 1. Won Bin.
금리빨 빼고
If there's a gold standard for actors who vanished at the height of their fame, it's Won Bin. After Autumn in My Heart catapulted him to stardom in 2000, he seamlessly transitioned to film, culminating in the 2010 thriller The Man from Nowhere, a cinematic powerhouse that remains one of Korea's most iconic and successful movies. And then, silence. For the past 15 years, Won Bin has practically become a myth. No dramas, no films, barely even a glimpse on the red carpet. Fans joke that spotting him in public is rarer than spotting a time traveler in a K-drama. He exists more as a legend than a living, breathing actor. His rare public appearances only add to the mystique. He makes only the rarest public appearances, and every few years comeback rumors flare, then fade, keeping his legend alive. Rumors of comebacks flare up every few years, but nothing ever materializes. Gone from the spotlight, yet impossible to forget, Won Bin proves that sometimes absence makes the heart idolize even more. Every story is different. Some actors left for love or family, others were caught in scandals, and a few simply chose a quieter life. What ties them all together? The mystery they leave behind. The what-ifs that keep fans talking. Which disappearance still haunts you? And which actor do you secretly hope will make a comeback? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you love this deep dive, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of K-dramas.